changing between chords, especially while playing the rhythm, start with downstrokes, simple downstrokes, playing the C major chord. Down, 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 down. So start with the C, went to the A minor. If you always see, like between C and A minor, only one of the fingers we have to change. The ring finger from the 5th string 3rd fret goes to the 3rd string 2nd fret. The other two fingers have to remain there. You do not have to move them. Down, 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 down. This is probably one of the simplest and useful changes between C and A minor. C major, a lot of songs are based on the major scale chords. C major chord and A minor are relative chords. They come together a lot. Suppose we want to play another easy change would be from C major, C, 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 C minor. I just shifted my finger. One of my fingers, the ring finger, I shifted it here. I removed my first finger. Of course, you can play the E minor this way also or this way also, but then just for the sake of practicing changes, 1, 2, 3, 4, lift change. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift change. That's it, yeah. Now let us see. Suppose I want to go from A minor to E major. If you notice A minor and E major, the relative position of the fingers are the same. Just that A minor is played on 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. E major is played on 5th, 4th and 3rd strings. Now, instead of seeing it as an event, instead of seeing it as a one step process, just let us divide it into a lot of processes. Between A minor, I'm lifting these two fingers are playing as a unit, placing it here and then placing my first finger here. Anyway, I'm not moving my fingers too far away from the fretboard. This is one thing you have to notice, whether you want to play chords or lead or whatever it is. Don't move your fingers too far away from the fretboard, because keep them prepared. Anyway, we want to press on the strings on the fretboard, then why would we want our fingers to be away from it? A minor, E minor, A minor, E minor. Now we are going to divide from A minor. First play just E minor. Yeah. These two fingers are going together. Practice this also. This is A suspended 2. Yeah, this is A suspended 2 or E sus 4th, and then just two fingers, the middle and ring like this. Then practice going like this. This is E minor. This is E major. Okay, A minor. The two fingers move together. Then place the finger. Let us even practice it like 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, major, 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 E minor, A minor, A minor, A minor, E minor, E major, major, E major. And once you get used to this changing and then placing the fingers, make it faster. 1, A minor, A minor, A minor, E major, E major, E major, change, plus, 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 change, move, press, 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 press. So instead of worrying about how we can change all these fingers together, we have just separated into steps. A minor, move these two as a unit. That's very useful. Then later when it comes to F major, all these things, these two fingers will move like a unit. I remember how this little finger touches my ring finger here. This feeling should be there. For example, if I'm moving from D minor to F, see how my unit as a unit, my little finger moved, then the other fingers come into position. Also, when it comes to playing the G major chord, for example, doesn't matter from which chord, A minor to G major, always see anyway, I'm going to start with the downstroke on the G major chord. The 6th string and the 5th string notes have to be in place. It doesn't even matter if the first string note is not pressed, because I can as well choose not to play the first string, and approximately I can just hit the top 5 strings. A minor and G major. Naturally, you shouldn't start from the first string chord if you are planning on a downstroke. A minor, G major. Place the first two fingers on the top as a unit. In fact, I'm using this as the anchor. A minor, then place the middle finger, then immediately the index finger. So here again we can make it into step-by-step process. A minor plus place the middle finger, then the index finger, and at the end the ring finger. A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor, middle, index, ring. A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor, middle, index. A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. Slowly try to put this as a movement, middle and index almost together and then together. If you can't do it, A minor, mid, A minor, middle, A minor, middle, A minor, middle, index, full. So first C minor, C major to A minor, remembering only the needed finger is being changed. C minor to E minor like this. You can practice this also after that. C minor to E minor. Again, the movement is the middle finger goes as an anchor on the 5th string 2nd fret, then immediately the ring finger. Again, remember, don't take your fingers too far away from the fretboard and keep them prepared. If you plan to use these fingers together, try to keep them together as a unit. Move. Then A minor to E major using A minor, E minor, and then pressing the finger. This was a A sus2 or E sus4 chord. Good. So while you are practicing change of chords, when there are more than one finger, then there is more than one finger involved, break it into steps and slowly increase the speed of the steps. And wherever fingers can move as a unit, think of them as a unit. And downstrokes, remember to give the priority of the strings. The top strings have to be pressed first. Again, press middle, press index, then last this. Break it into steps.